Hey, this is Angie for Happy Healthy Vegan, and yes, I'm back in the HHV kitchen for another recipe demo. So as it is the holiday season, I thought it was high time that I shared with you one of my holiday treat recipes. We are going to be making a carrot cake. It is a raw carrot cake with kind of minimal ingredients. It is made primarily in my food processor, so hopefully you've got one of those. And then it's finished in the dehydrator, so hopefully you've got one of those as well. I'm using coconut flakes. You can get those in a lower fat version if you look around. I'm also going to be using carrots. These are honey dates from a local date grower. These are some sun-dried golden raisins from my local farmer's market. Well, all this stuff's from my farmer's market actually. These ones are a little big, hopefully they'll be okay. Tablespoon or two of coconut sugar, a tablespoon of maple. And for the first time ever, I'm going to be using pumpkin spice instead of making my own. But I really love the flavor of Ceylon Cinnamon, as you guys probably know by now, so I'm going to still be adding some of that. And unfortunately, I forgot to buy more vanilla powder today, but I'm going to use the last of my vanilla powder. So the first step is to grate your carrots, and that's why I love making this in my food processor. It makes it so easy. You could use a cheese grater instead and do it by hand. But I've got a plate that has two sides. There's a large side and a small side. I'm going to use the small side. So let me put this into place. Secure the lid, and there is a feed right here that makes it easy to put my carrots in. So I'm going to get to it. Ooh, what a breeze. Okay, I probably should have mentioned that today I'm just making one tray of carrot cakes for you guys because I already made 2 trays of carrot cakes yesterday to bring to a vegan potluck. So it also works out really well because I can show you what the finished product is like without having to wait until tomorrow. So for just one tray, I really only need, a little under 2 cups of carrots. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this 4th one in. All right, now you're gonna switch over to your S blade, and we'll be using this for the rest of the recipe. So I've got about 1/2 cup of soft dates. Like I said, these are honey dates. You can use whatever kind of dates you've got, including date paste. I should have picked some of that up at farmer's market today. Now would also be the time that you would put in your tablespoon of maple. Now get 100% maple, not that crappy maple syrup stuff. And I'm also going to need 3 tablespoons or more of water depending on how dry the dates are. Basically what I'm doing is making date syrup, so if you can get date syrup instead, you can do that. So just mix this up until it becomes more of a liquid. Here it still looks pretty thick, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more water in there. I ended up putting in 2 more tablespoons, and now this is looking really good. So I think now is a great time to start throwing in the spices. So I've already measured out a pretty generous tablespoon of the coconut sugar. In we go. And then I'm going to try, like I said, this is an experiment. I'm just going to do one heaping teaspoon of the pumpkin pie spice. And I'm going to add an additional teaspoon of the Ceylon cinnamon. Then 1 teaspoon of my nearly gone vanilla powder. I'll blend it up, and we'll be adding the carrots and everything else, and we're getting close. Carrots are next. There's Bodhi sniffing around the coconut. This will add a lot of the moisture. Bodhi, you're getting coconut everywhere. Look at that. That's naughty. Sometimes it is hard to get all this stuff to blend. Right, I'm really liking the texture I'm seeing here, so now is a great time to throw in about 3/4 to 1 cup of raisins. Man, these suckers are fat. Mix this in by hand, because if you use the motor, it'll probably just decimate the raisins. So the little helper's back, and yeah, normally I would kick them out when I'm cooking. Sometimes you guys ask about that, but since others of you really like seeing a cat up here, I'm kind of torn. Kick him out or let him stay? Oh no, now he's licking the thing. Bodhi. So you can't trust the food from my house. You never know. Cat's gotten all up in it. All right, so let's get this guy a little bit out of the way. Thank you. So now what I'm gonna do is use this to form my little carrot cake balls. I'm gonna do this one on my hand just to show you what it's like. Normally I just do it right onto the tray. So there we go, and I've got to say the dough actually tastes really good, even not dehydrated. So good. I'm just gonna be laying these out on my tray with the little sheet. The things I do for YouTube. Oh, this one has too many raisins in it. All right. There's way too many raisins in this bite, you guys. Oh, that wasn't slick at all. All right, what is it they say? Third time's a charm? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna fill up this tray and then we'll go on to the final step. All right, I've got them all laid out on the tray and they are ready to go into the dehydrator. You're gonna wanna dehydrate these at a low temp, no more than 110, maybe 105. And I actually find that I could get away with doing it for just like, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours. In they go. And this is what the finished product looks like. And now for my favorite part of every cooking demo, it's time for the bite of approval. Check it out. Moist and cake-like. I don't like all that gooey stuff that most people put on top. I just like to actually taste the carrot cake without all the like coconut butter toppings. So good. So, if you like this, please hit like. Leave your comments down below if you have any. Subscribe for more vegan recipe demos, lifestyle tips, day in the life, and all kinds of nonsense from Ryan and I here on Happy Healthy Vegan. And until next time, keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb. Bodhi. This guy, he was stealing coconut and he spilled it everywhere.